Rain is falling, but we will have baseball for you live on MLB Network. It's the between the Kansas City Royals and the Tigers. Ready now, Adalberto Mondesi, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the home opener as the first pitch is in there for a called strike one. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh. 1-0.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
And this is swung on and missed, and Gordon becomes out number 2 now.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Whit Merrifield is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Swing, and he pops him up, and this will land foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Oh.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Not even close on that swing. No balls in the strike. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Royals leave 1-0 for Kansas City. Standing in, Victor Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes.
The center fielder, Victor.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So it's a runner at first as a result of a throwing error. And that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Nico Goodrum. Runners off for second. That's a strike to throw down. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first. Merrifield tags the runner. He's out at second base.
Well, it's pretty frigid out there, and I don't know the science behind it, but it seems pretty difficult to get the full speed when it's this cold. Hard to say, but maybe that had a little bit to do with that caught stealing.
The windup and the 0-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. First offering on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB. Well, there is some weather in the Detroit area as we begin the second, and for more on that, here's Heidi.
Well, Matt, the forecast isn't pretty, but it does sound like we're going to get this one in, even if it takes a while. It's coming down at a decent rate as of right now, and it's likely to intensify as the game moves along. The grounds crew is standing by to put that tarp on the field if the umpires call a delay. We'll have to hope that any such halt in the action is short-lived.
Yeah, Heidi, and the least appreciated people in the ballpark, the grounds crew, will have some newfound fans if they can keep the playing surface playable throughout, given the conditions. Salvador Perez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, that raining cats and dogs, you got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Digging in, Ryan O'Hearn. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Pitch on the way. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fouled away. Got him swinging in the dirt. Up with it, Romine. And that ends the inning. KC down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Here's Jonathan Schoop now. His head-to-head history with Montgomery. He's 1 for 5. First delivery to him on the way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 0-1, here it comes. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Mondesi picks it up, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. In yesterday's game, he was responsible for the only run driven in by his club. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Heading out towards shallow right. Soler's after it, but he won't get there. It falls in. The relay, but a heads-up play as 2 fielders were better than 1 that time.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Romine. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch. Popped up. O'Hearn is there, 2 down. Up next steps Kristen Stewart. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Mondesi is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great. So striding in, Maikel Franco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And now a pitch on the way.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
You just sensed it was coming with the heaviness of the rain, and all the radar maps that we're seeing online lead us to believe this will be at least an hour.
Matt, this has the makings of we're going to see two different pitchers come out after this delay. The conditions are bad. It looks like this rain is going to be around for a while. I'd be a bit surprised if either of these pitchers come back out.
Brett Phillips comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. Michael Fulmer gets the okay to come back into the game after the lengthy delay, and we'll see if he can settle back in at the plate to get the action started. Adalberto Mondesi, and he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch is a missed drag bunt attempt for a strike. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
I like what he was trying to do there with the two-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to come in. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
This is pulled into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hand on the line. That's not always easy to do.
Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And it's quickly 0-2. Mondesi stands at second with 2 gone. And it's fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Popped him up. Goodrum has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Troy Stokes, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The left fielder, Troy Stokes Jr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On he pops it up. Dozier in foul ground. And this will land foul. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Protecting with 2 strikes. Went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Hit to short. Mondesi scoops it up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batter,
Digging in, Victor Reyes. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But the throw will be in time at first, so he's denied the base hit on a bunt attempt.
now batter.
Stepping in, Nico Goodrum. First pitch coming, here it is. To short. Mondesi brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. All set for the start of the fourth. And set to go is the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Gerson Moreno will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Now pitching for the
He's set and the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Moreno.
This is line to left. And he will reach down to get it, as a stumbling play that time is nevertheless good for the first out. Riding in once again, Jorge Soler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ball one to start the at-bat. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch, and he blew it right by him there.
2-2 to Jorge Soler.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Jorge Soler is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Hunter Dozier will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Mondesi picks it up, and there's one down now.
The batter, number 8.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. As he runs up to bunt but can't make contact. That's strike one. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. The 0-1 pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And that's down into left center for a base hit.
I know this pitcher's trying to keep his pitch count down, but that's ridiculous right there. Pitch right down the middle. He's lucky he's getting this ball back.
To the plate now, Jeimer Candelario. As he'll run up to bunt here, but misses for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball one.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And no one can get there as it falls. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right. So he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Here's the first pitch to him. To third. Dozier brings it in, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair through 4. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Ryan O'Hearn will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Ryan O'Hearn becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Drilled down the line. Oh, he makes the stop. To first. Just late. He's safe. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues. Brett Phillips will bat next, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try, and he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Kansas City. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The tag, and he is out at second.
Now batting, the left fielder, Troy Judy.
Into the box now, Troy Stokes. Grounder down the line at third. Dozier scoops it up onto first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Victor Reyes. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Runner at first following the error. And stepping up as the shortstop, Niko Goodrum. First offering on its way. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Adalberto Mondesi. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike two. Lute is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Up next to the Warriors.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Strike taken up in the zone. Cold strike 0-2.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Striding in, Whit Merrifield. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Taken in by Scope. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. 2, 3, and 4. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Niko Goodrum.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Digging in now, Miguel Cabrera. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right. Soler is there. 2 down. Next up for Detroit, Jonathan Scope. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded slowly to the left side. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. 7th inning ready to roll. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jorge Soler.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
1-1 the count. And the pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Here's the pitch. And that's over. 2-1. No runs, 3 hits, 2 errors for Kansas City to this point. 2-2 to Hunter Dozier. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And it's fouled away. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Got him to go down swinging there. Salvador Perez is the second out in the 7th inning.
66.
Stepping in now, Ryan O'Hearn. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
A ball and 2 strikes now. 1-2. Here it comes.
Ball 2.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Royals leave 1. Still no score. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Line toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Stepping into the box, Jeimer Candelario. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, catcher.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and up next the catcher Austin Romine. He's set. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Has a look, now the pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Liner toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Now here comes the Royal skipper up the stairs on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs in a tie ball game, he'll remain responsible for those runners at the corners as he hopes the bullpen can work out of the jam.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. The throw, and he's tagged out at third. But they'll take the late lead in this one as a run does come in to score.
The batter, the left fielder, Troy Jr.
At the plate, Troy Stokes. as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 offering. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2. Liner in there for a base hit. Stewart ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Center fielder.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
Stepping up to the plate, Victor Reyes. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now. So credit him with an RBI, as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down. In now, Nico Goodrum. And he popped him up. Dozier in foul ground. And this will land foul. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he will smartly swipe that ball away in foul territory, so we likely won't see the bunt again now with 2 strikes. Hit out towards second. Merrifield brings it in. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So